What up, guys? I meant to make this video last week, but we ran out of wars, and I wanted to show you guys one-to-one what to do. So here's war energy. This is going to be a video explaining war as it stands. It could change as it stands. This is what you do. The defense boosts. I've never used one in this game since like the half a year I've been playing. Never used one. The war energy, you're going to use that. So what you want to do for war energy, never buy it for power cores, but you do want to get it in war supplies. Is it war supplies? No, it's not war supplies. Yeah, it's not war supplies. It's Oh wow, I forgot. Good start to the video, huh? Here. These are only really going to be used for like close wars like this, and what they do is just to give you an extra chance to go to a war, but then it gets more expensive as you choose more chances. So you don't really want to spam them every war. But when it's close like this, you know, it can help. Now, you see this? I don't know. You guys, I've said it once. I've said it twice. I said it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. You guys suck. Let me call you out. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that. Well, I did mean to say that, but that's not what I meant to say. I mean, you guys are not listening. You guys don't suck. You guys are great. You're just not listening. Lord Squirtle, I don't know if you're on the Discord. You better get on the Discord. Who's this? Corey. Wow. This is the only person that did right, except there's 2 attacks over here. Wrong. All the new people, except Ghost. Ghost is one of my veterans. So I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it was probably too strong of a battle, so he probably selected these 2 weaker battles. That would make sense, because look at this, 6 million. What the heck? Now, who did this? Okay, Nick again. And Corey. It's mostly the new people. So I'll give a pass on that. This one's good. Who did this, though? Your boy? Okay, yeah, he's one of the newer people, I think. So, mostly the newer people. That's acceptable. Now, if I saw some of my vets doing this crap, I'd be like, oh my god, have I done you nothing? So here's how it goes. Here's how war goes. This attack, worthless. You did not help the team. Good job. This attack, worthless. You did not help the team. Double good job. This attack, worthless. What you're going to do is you're going to go 10 attacks on Flight Deck 2. Why only 10? Why not 20? Why not get 20,000 points? Because the point is to expose higher point values like this one. Now we don't have your 10 attacks to destroy this shield officer because you guys wanted to go all over the place. That's not cool. That's not going to help the team win. It's going to help us get points. It's not going to help us win. We could win still, but it'll be by luck, not by coordination, not by skill. So what we're going to do is 10 attacks to Flight Deck 2, and then it'll expose the place directly below it, okay? This one is too difficult. It'll require too many resources. So in a situation like this, we do the easier battle, like they did, and then we skip it. We're not going to do this. We're not going to bash our head against the wall just so we can get clear points. And then we go below. But if there were 2 manageable fights, then we would have done a full clear in the center. And what that would have done is exposed the engineering side. And you see how this one, we don't know what's here? You see how that's the case? What are we going to do? We got to get over it. We got to just move. But if we had done 20 attacks, it would have been like this side. Now we can see where security is and barracks is. Those are just 10,000 point battles. So we can attack those 20 times and then get, let me see, what's the number? 10,000, 30,000 points. But if we were to attack the reactor and destroy it, we would get 15,000 points plus the 20 attacks that we did. Unfortunately, this has Odin, and Odin's a piece of crap. Let me see how I can destroy Odin. Let me see. I usually have a lot of difficulty with him in what's that thing, PvP, because he's just that guy. But let me see. Let me see what I can do. There's one dude. Oh, but he's on an Asgard team. I mean, not that that matters, but let me see. Who am I gonna use? I don't really have a team that I can say can easily counter this. I was gonna use Astral, but Astral probably get put down. Let me just use Vigilante. Is that what it's called? But anyway, the long story short of it all is that if you're on a part of a team, doing your own thing is not only selfish, it's irresponsible. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it 3 times since a lot of you new guys have been here, and I'm hoping you're on the Discord. I know I've me myself and Mulak, we've gotten you guys trying to get to the Discord, and now and I'm especially trying to prepare you guys for the next step, because there are, I'm just gonna say it, there are rumors. It's not confirmed. It's not a fact. It's not this is happening. It's the rumors. But if the rumors are true, War could be seeing an update, and then I want to be able to win those wars, especially since I'm a winner and I'm good at winning. I'm good at creating winners, and so I just want to win and get all those juicy rewards and shit and help you guys out. You guys help me out. Oh, look at that. Odin died in like no time. But then I also had like double the combat power. So, what? Okay, so attack priorities. Do not fight battles where you cannot get an overwhelming victory. If you're gonna struggle and win, okay. If you're gonna struggle and then lose, don't waste that battle. Just skip around it. So in the ideal scenario where we have battles that we can win, we're doing 10 attacks on Flight Deck 2, 20 on where Hangar is, and it'll expose both sides. 20 in this one. This is good. Who did this one? Sparky M. Lord Squirtle, Mulak. Okay, of course, Mulak did this one. He's one of my goats. Squirtle did whatever, and other dude, I forgot his name already. So you're gonna be doing 10 in Flight Deck 2, 20 in the bridge. I mean the hangar, and then whatever was here, 20 expose both security and barracks. We don't need those points. All points are good points, but there's better points, and I'm aiming for those better points. So now I want to get 20 here, because I'm trying to look for that 40,000. The 40,000 can easily be here. That is a risky run. That is a risky run. I had to put on the do not disturb because I'm always getting notifications and crap. So okay. Anyway, so we do run the risk of not being able to destroy the 40,000 point target if it is here. If that's the case, that's why we do the 20 attacks, so we can ration our attacks. So if we're like, okay, we get to pick and choose our targets, but all our attacks are scattered all over the place. So now we would have a much bigger point lead, because look at this. If you're at least gonna do 12 attacks on Flight Deck 2, do the full clear. That would have been an extra 10,000 points. We would have been so much more ahead of them. And then look at this, engineering wasted attack. Now pretend hangar was a valuable target and an easier target. That would have been an extra 10,000. So we'd have been like 20,000 points ahead of them. Uh, this was the only one here that was done right, but of course Moloch was the one that was part of that, and now this one's going to be done right. But of course it's because I'm a part of it. So, and I think Sparky's he's listening. I don't want to waste tax on the shield officer, but if someone all the lower levels just did whatever the hell they wanted, so now we don't have those attacks to destroy the reactor. I don't want to waste my big attacks on this reactor. So, but I'm gonna have to. And then, okay, another thing that I don't want to have to do this because that requires me to be on and on and on and on all hours of the day. So that's why I just explain myself verbally with my mouth, which I'm doing now, right? This is not my imagination, right? I mean, because apparently I sometimes think I'm talking and then I don't actually talk. That's not a real thing, but that's something that people think happens. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I say everything I mean to say, and then you guys just ignore it. But anyway, that's a whole different story. So, ideally, the lower levels are fighting the shield officers or the lower point battles. So I and everyone else that has super powerful teams can just clear the way for you guys. Alpha Flight is a very powerful war team, a very powerful raid team that can also be used in war. Understand that. Now Alpha Flight is going to be phased out because they've already been in the game for like, what, 4 months, maybe even longer. So they're going to be phased out. But the next team that is a raid team that can be used in war needs to be leveled up because they're a raid team. It just also happens they can be used in war. All right, so I'm going to use I forgot what this called. This team is called Alpha Flight. No, not Alpha Flight. Absolute A Force. There. Honestly, my battle power is bigger than theirs, right? But I'm gonna get my ass beat, and it's because it's gonna be 100% reliant on Kahori, and Kahori is that girl, but she is not gonna help me pull out the W. Let me just say that. I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna try anyway. But I feel like I've made my point. I mean, I already made one of these videos before, but that's months and months old, and it's buried beneath my channel that I don't think everyone knows about yet. So I have to pin that, and then after I do that, I'm like, hearing excuses is kind of weird when I said it with my words and then said it with my fingers. So I'm like, I don't want to really listen to the excuses now. It feels wrong. Like, didn't I do the due diligence thing? Ooh, look at this. Dead already. Ooh, low HP. All these debuffs. Give me the debuffs. Ooh, stun. Yeah. Kahori's HP randomly going down. I forgot what this team does. Why did I think that would actually be an idea? Not a good idea. I didn't say it was a good idea. Why doesn't I? Mamma mia. I had a stupid dream. I'm gonna call it a nightmare. Where I was late for work. I'm like, oh my god, I'm late for work. I don't do that late thing. It's beneath me. On time. Ready to work. That's more my speed. Let's see. I'm gonna use Emma if I can find her. Oh, that is Emma. That's the one I'm looking for because there's 2 Emmas and I want the one that lowers speed, so I can blitz them. I don't want to be using all this firepower though. Blastar, he's fun. Blastar is very powerful, very, very powerful, bro. And Hercules is powerful for war. I don't know. Every year, my zombie team gets a little bit stronger, and eventually, they're going to be usable as a war team because it is a war team. And the only reason you level them up, really, is because they're for the events. And the events usually give good awards, but otherwise, I just leave them alone. Oh no, this motherfucker. Like I said, they're a strong raid team, but they're also a war team. And look at this shit. What the frick? Wow. Oh, I gotta keep this in the video. I don't edit my videos. Oh my goodness gracious. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Waste your attacks like this. But there's, oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Oh, I wasted 2 attacks. Yeah. I thought it would be an easier time. I forgot that they're a very strong team. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. They're not anything to trifle with. I don't want to. I mean, I got to do all the attacks here, since there's either people that haven't logged in yet, which they will, but I can't say they will, and they will do exactly what needs to be done. So I know they might log in. I don't know if they're going to do what needs to be done, so I'm just going to have to clear out these shield dudes too. But I wasted 2 attacks on failures. Oh, mamma mia. Ugh. Okay, so there's only 2 characters here I would really have used in a typical battle, and that would have been Gladiator and Apocalypse. So it's not too big of a loss. And plus, I have to be doing the shield agent, so it doesn't even matter really. Now, the purpose of the stronger members is to fight the tougher battles. But if the Lobies aren't doing their part, you know what you got to do. You got to step up and do the low battles too. It's not ideal, but the battles got to get it done, so do them. Last Star is tough, let me tell you. Let me see who's annoying. This guy, he's annoying. Bop him in his gut a few 100 times. $250 piercing per bomb burst up to a maximum. This guy, like I said, this guy is tough. What? I thought, oh, I did not read. I didn't read. I don't know if it was an unmissable. So I was like, let me just use this. It's an unmissable. I didn't read the text, though. That's an unmissable. An undodgeable, whatever. Same words. Kinda. Not really. Okay, so that was rough. Oh, jeez. Okay. My bad earlier. I mean, I've been spending a lot of time with people I don't respect, and I ended up letting those. I direct those towards them because they've earned my ire 10 times over. You guys haven't, especially the veterans. You guys have been very diligent, very consistent. I respect that. These guys, known them for years, and they find new ways to sink to new lows. It's actually insane. I'm gonna use Ares because Ares, what he does is he cleanses Safeguard and copies all buffs and some other stuff. Now let me use Ares and some of Alpha Flight. I don't think I need Wolverine. Because you know what this team is? Somehow the Defenders team is one of the toughest teams in the game for war. Who would have thought? You don't want to invest in them ever for now, but they are one of one in war. They are not to be trifled with. And it's funny, I say that, right? You heard me say that. All the teams that you fight for this for the Defenders, they're usually low power rating because you don't need to level them up that high for whatever content you do need them for. So it's just whatever level that they ended up at, and then they're just kicking your ass anyway. Why is there only 4? Did Luke Cage die immediately? It's this guy. He's the most annoying. I know I just made it look easy, but it's because Ares is that guy for war, and only war. Every other place he's garbage. War, he's king. I'm gonna be preparing breakfast now. Gonna be peeling potatoes. Peel, peel, peel. I'm not gonna peel a lot. I'm just gonna peel some because I do have to work. But yeah, I've explained it twice. Mullex explained it. I've explained it twice in this video. If you guys don't get it, you gotta let me know. That's how I can grow and how you guys can grow. If you're not understanding a point that I'm making, you gotta explain it to me, and vice versa. Someone said something the other day that just went right over my head or right below my feet. Maybe it didn't make as much sense. Maybe they didn't cook. It's possible. We're good. We're not perfect. Maybe they just didn't cook. Or maybe they cooked so hard that it just went right over my head. I was like, oh, dang. I didn't even have the facilities to understand their machinations. That's possible, too. Let me see. What team is this? Let me just use, what's this called? The mutant team. Here, Hellfire Club. Let me use them. No, for no reason in particular. Just to use them. Oh, they're so much more powerful, though. Oh, it's such a waste. But again, it doesn't matter because I have to do the freaking shield battles for this part of for this. I have to do the shield battles anyway, so I'm not gonna do a full peeling today because for one, I gotta go to work. It's not gonna take me that long, but I also want to do other things before I go. So, all right, let's see. Maybe I can just auto this. I mean, I hope. Because this team does not impress me. The whatever this thing is called, Hellfire Club does not impress me. It has not impressed me. I mean, it's just the raid team, and it's not one of those raid teams that are good other places. Like Vigilante, I would use Vigilante anywhere. They are that strong, mostly because of Silver Sable and Daredevil. But everyone else, Hitmonkey does his thing too. So good, such a good team. And again, like I said, Alpha Flight are those guys for raid because they were a required raid team. They were. They aren't anymore. Don't level them. But they were a required raid team. Sentinel. I mean, if you have all the resources in the world and you feel like it, do what you want. But my guidance is more for people that have limited resources. I use my guidance. I know, insane, right? Using your own tips, but I do. And I've adjusted some of the tips for me because I'm not going to be over here bashing my skull against the wall for years and years and years, months and months and months, weeks and weeks and weeks to get a character. Like Odin, I'm not going to do that for Odin. I'm not going to do that for Professor Xavier. What I will do is play my game normally, because my normal game is still good, you know. And then if I get the resources and characters to take out those missions, sure, I'll do it. When they release Geared Towards 25 and Xavier is super easy to get, I'll get him. Otherwise, it's like, oh man, the stress, the investment. Oh no, no thank yous, no thank yous. Ah, my potato! Oh, I gotta wash it again. Oh. Okay, so that's it. Right, that's it. You guys should know how to conduct war now. I did my due diligence as your leader. You can't be confused now. I do not give you permission to be confused now. Bye bye.